Greetings everyone, this is Vakar Korvi from TFT Perspective. And as Israel-Palestine war spills over to Lebanon and now Iran, social media is rife with a lot of tweets coming from influencers. And one of the interesting tweet that I saw on X is basically from Zac Goldsmith. And I'll come to who is Zac Goldsmith and why he said that. He stated that Israel is fighting for its life, for its very existence. It is up against a coalition of authoritarian, violent, oppressive regimes. Israel is the only light in the darkest corner of earth. For all sakes, Israel must win. And goes on, if Israel wins, countless oppressed humans under the thumb of violent, oppressive regimes can be free. If Israel loses, God forbid, it will be wiped out, its people killed and dispersed along with all hopes for the minorities, women and children, the wider region. It couldn't be clearer. Now, Frank Zacharias Robin Goldsmith, or the Baron Goldsmith of Richmond Park, was inducted into House of Lords in 2020, and definitely he's quite a familiar figure in Pakistan because he's brother of Jemima Goldsmith or Jemima Khan. So that's why it becomes very, very significant that why the Goldsmiths are today supporting Israel despite its genocide. And if you look at the comments, it's just very interesting to see how people have actually responded. So far, there have been, I think, almost 1,600 responses, and 1,500 responses are against it. Because by and large, the international community, the global conscience is alive, thanks God, and they are able to pick up the Zionist agenda. Now, if you look at the connections, very interesting that Zac Goldsmith also in his second marriage got married to Alice Rothschild, and you know Rothschild claim that they were founders of Israel, or the Zionist Israel basically, and they very proudly claim that they are the ones who basically helped create Israel much before Balfour Declaration. So it means that there are family connections. There's nothing wrong in being Jew, but when you support the Zionist agenda and support so openly, and people are asking that why didn't he talk about 42,000 Palestinians massacred in Palestine? Why didn't he talk about 14,000 kids, women and older people buried under the rubble of Gaza today? And so far their bodies have not been recovered. So there should have been a balanced view. That's the point. And you can always support, let's say, whatever the agenda. Now, when he was contesting for Mayor of London in 2016, there was an interesting tweet from PTI's founding father, Mr. Imran Khan. Zac Goldsmith running for Mayor of London, having known him for 20 years, he's an honorable man with strong convictions and compassion. So this raises a lot of questions. Why? Now, interestingly, he was fighting against the Mayor of London, which is supposed to be the second most important or powerful political position in United Kingdoms or Britain. London Mayor Sadiq Khan then said that Zac Goldsmith openly used racist and Islamophobic tactics against him and told voters not to vote for Sadiq because he's a Pakistani and a Muslim. He said that I am proud of Muslim faith and Pakistani background, hope won over fear. So this is the kind of things. Definitely there was a lot of criticism in the media, in Pakistani media. And it was stated that this toxic election campaign saw Zac Goldsmith branding Sadiq Khan as an extremist, terrorist sympathizer, unsafe, closet radical and threat to Britain's national security. And his attacks on Sadiq Khan were so open and racist and Islamophobic that former Tory cabinet minister and party leader Saida Warsi openly condemned him. So this is, I think, very interesting that he displayed his political inclination and hate for Muslims. Basically, he is an Islamic Zionist. Now, it raises few questions. He is definitely Ike's buddy because he supported him in mayor's election in 2016, calling him to be a noble person with very fine background. Why Zac Goldsmith is shedding tears for Zionists, especially when Israel is doing open genocide of Palestinians and Lebanese people. Uh, is PTI and MWM, will say whether the Muslims going to condemn it or support it? Because now it comes to, he's talking about Iran, let's be very frank, and rest of the Muslim world in the Middle East. Do they endorse Zac Goldsmith and Zionists of UK in calling Iran an oppressive regime? Again, a question to MWM, the ally of PTI. Why Zac Goldsmith has not even mentioned 42,000 Palestinians massacred by Zionist state of Israel? I think this is the third question that they have to answer. I'll put it on the X and see what is the response. There is a very interesting narrative in PTI that IK's sons are being groomed on Islamic lines. And mind you, Zac Goldsmith is one of their mentors other than Jemima Khan. I hope PTI will own these Zionists. And tomorrow when they're groomed and maybe, shoved over heads of Pakistan, they'll be a good addition to political scene in Pakistan. So I think PTI and Majlis-e Wahdatul Muslimin needs to answer these questions. Thank you very much.